What is going on, everyone? Samurai Solo here. Yes, I have a new name change, but everything else is the same. We are back with EA Sports UFC 3. Today we're getting some matches in with Daniel Cormier. Once again, I used him the other day. And these matches are ranked fights. And first fight here, we're facing Andre Bishop. Got to be careful with Bishop, man. A lot of people are picking Bishop now. I've noticed I've been running into a lot of Andre Bishop players. And you know, it honestly feels weird for me using Cormier because, believe it or not, when I used Cormier yesterday, that was the first time I've ever used Cormier online, ever. I never used him before. And I used him at light heavyweight. Today I'm using him here at heavyweight. And I mean, I know he's really good, but it feels weird. Like, I don't know, because I can't throw certain combos with him. He feels kind of weird though. Even though, like, I mean, he's great though. I'm not trying to say anything. It's just, I guess his different feel I have to get used to. But man, we zap him there with that front kick to the head. He was probably about to throw something, and we got the spear takedown off that. And now we have crucifix. Couldn't block it. I believe I went the wrong way. But this is where we want to be when we want to be on top here. Oh, I thought that was going to interrupt him from getting up, but it didn't. He's able to turn into me and push me around the fence. Good job by him. I couldn't block. That's going to be a theme for me in these fights you're going to see here. But that's okay, though. You know, just got to stay calm here. We drew first blood, so to speak, so... And this guy's being pretty patient on the feet. I'm waiting for him to, like, kind of go crazy so I can, you know, try to duck or slip under something and get a takedown. But he's not doing that. He's staying very calm and measured.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
I just noticed jab straight, but sometimes he's throwing jab lead hook or even jab hook, rear hook. So I got to be careful. It's a double jab, so... Yes, he's varying it up enough to where I got to... He's keeping me honest from... Or I got to be careful, you know, trying to use that head movement to get a takedown. And something I really need to do, start getting better at, is clinching, man. I'm terrible at clinching. I really am. Like, every time I try to do a clinch, it either falls short even though I think I'm close enough, or, like, that's the exact moment they start punching me. Because you'll get interrupted if they punch you. It's something I need to work on. I got that slip straight, but I think it was an empty slip straight, like he hadn't thrown anything. I'll have to check. Maybe I was wrong, but that's why I think he was able to stop that takedown. But that's okay. Caught him sleeping there. I don't know what happened there. He got hit with a few strikes. Take the ankle pick just to give him something to think about. First round's going to end here. I feel like it's our round just because we rocked them. Damage is it's not the end all be all in this game, but it mostly is usually. Let's see, we'll see the stats here, or maybe I don't want to show them. Oh, you know what? I wanted to turn the camera to classic. I have it on wide, and I'm so used to having that classic. I had to put it back on that. Yeah, 20. Yeah, see, we outstruck him there a little bit too. 26-21. Yeah, for the longest time I was using the wide camera, and then now I went back to classic, and I can't go back to wide now. I tried to do it and I couldn't. So back to classic for me. Usually I like stuff that's more zoomed out, like when I play like racing games or something. I always want the camera view that's like the most zoomed out for some reason, and it was the same with this for a while, but now that I've gone back to classic, I don't think I'm going to be going back anytime soon. Throw a couple strikes, get him towards that fence, and then we're going to body lock, take him down from the fence. Let him get that. Oh, should never be letting Andre Bishop get the sprawl out that easily, just like that when I'm Daniel Cormier. But we're able to put him right back down. And this is what we want there, but now we block him because... So he blocks my crucifix. He's ready for that. Good job by him.
He lands a big shot from the bottom. He's got to protect himself from the ground and pound, though. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Go ahead and take top, man. He's going to see that crucifix coming right away if I try to do it. That's the thing with the crucifix. It is a fairly slow transition. You know, usually you want to block at least, you know, your opponent's transition first, and then try to go for it. Sometimes you can catch people off guard. And he's able to get on top of me, but that's all right. It's all right. Yeah, like I said, man, I was bad today. I really was.
He's going to try to take the back, I think.
But we're already back on top here. Now we're back in the stack guard.
Excellent movement here on the ground.
And I don't have to worry about Bishop, you know, having a sweep from here or having an arm bar. At least I wouldn't think he would have the head. Because if guys have the arm bar from there, that's only a 2-stage submission. You have to be very careful with that.
Across the midpoint of this one.
He lands a huge elbow.
And there we go. This is what we want to do. Control him. Block transitions. Work the body right there, too. Because, man, that's big body damage to him. It's going to be stamina damage, too.
Nice knee.
And really starting to make these shots count.
Yep, he does a fake. I was read that one there. We were ready for it. He blocked my crucifix, though. I didn't think he was going to be able to block it after I blocked him. He was ready. He knew that exactly that's what I was going to do.
Really nasty.
He tries to get straight up.
Body punch. Oh, big elbow.
Good job by him there. He's able to get up to his feet. That's okay. Oh, man, we hit him with a big overhand.
Don't rush in.
And we're able to get a takedown here. High single leg. And this is what we have to do to Bishop, man. This is what you have to do. You have to try to ground this guy. Because almost all of his strikes are like level 5 strikes, which means he loses very little stamina on the feet. He can throw all day.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position.
But I'm sure his grapple stamina, I don't know what the rating is for it, but I'm sure it's not that great.
Big body punch.
And this is great. We've done very nice damage to him.
30 seconds to go in round 2.
Yep, not going to let him have that again. We block that. And you see where his stamina is at right now. At least his grapple stamina. When he returns to his feet, he'll probably have a little bit more. Because there's grapple stamina, and then there's striking stamina, and then there's just overall endurance.
Now he's stacking him.
All right, round 3.
And that's going to end round 2 right there. And that was a dominating round for us. Very dominating. You know, the first round I felt like we won too, just because we rocked him. I mean, you could make an argument it was close other than that, which it was. But I think that swung in our favor. But that round 2, there was no question we won it.
All right, here we go. Third and
And
final.
I do appreciate the glove touch.
Now starting off this round, you've got to think that the barrage that he endured in that last
Ooh, I throw a risky switch kick there. Thought he was going to hang back still, but he didn't throw anything at least.
move and avoid
Because I'm telling you guys, it takes nothing for Bishop to put a hurting on you in this game on the feet. You make one little mistake, he hits you with a couple of good strikes, he can rock you easily. But you see his head health already flashing next. We've done good damage to him on the ground. And we rocked him in the first round too. And also remember in the second, I forgot the second round, we hit him with that overhand that rocked him as well. So his head health is compromised pretty good here. But see, he's in a position where he kind of has to press me because he's lost both rounds. And he knows this.
job of blocking.
He is fighting a little bit more aggressive. He's still being smart, but he's coming at me a little bit more. But see, that's opening him up now.
Could be it.
Go ahead and opt to clinch him here. We're able to block that. And we get the big suplex takedown. I love that German suplex takedown.
Doesn't make it.
he's on my crucifix. I'm not getting that on him.
Minutes to go in round 3.
It's fine. We'll take top mount. Good job by him.
He's out of it. Nice punch to the body.
And I let him get the most basic, simplest little fake you can do. And he got it on me. I have to be honest. I was just like, come on, what is wrong with me here? There's no excuse for that. But, you know, it happens. I'm far from a top player or a great player, honestly, guys. I'm pretty average at the game. So, I mean, I make lots of mistakes that you just wouldn't see other, you know, top players make. It happens to the best of us, you know. Oh, and that left hook, though, hurts him, and his head health, and that's it. Yeah, I appreciate him how he fought in that third round. He came out a little bit more aggressive because he knew he had to, but his head health was too damaged, and we were able to get those rocks, and we got that drop on him. I think he was doing head movement there, if I'm not mistaken, or was he about to throw a strike? Now, see, he was coming out of that slip. He did slip over. He was coming out of it when he was throwing a strike, so we caught him in a vulnerability stick because he was about to throw. So he's throwing that lead uppercut. Bang. Left hook puts him out.
Check it out again.
I think what he threw was an empty slip. I think he landed his slip straight, but see, if you don't throw a strike back at your opponent and they throw a slip straight and land it, it does no damage to you, and they're going to take huge damage on the counter strike. So that's something to keep in mind when you do slip straights. You have to make sure they're actually you're slipping a strike. You see the stats there, definitely in our favor. All right, for this fight, we're facing Alistair Overeem. And Overeem, we have to watch out for. Very deadly on the feet. Powerful kicks, and this guy's going right there for it. Smart of him. But one bad thing about Overeem is he does not have a good chin. So, and I would duck into a front kick right. I like to say that's the only time that's going to happen, but you'll see later. So, I'm going to go ahead and drive him to the fence here. He goes for that guillotine. We're ready for it. And we take him down. And this guy's throwing me off because he's one of these guys I can tell right away that he's just one of these guys that's going to transition real quick. And it's like throwing me off. See? We're able to block him there, though. And man, couldn't block it. I think this connection was a yellow connection, but it didn't feel like I didn't notice anything bad or laggy about it, so. Get the tie clinch. Right. Oh, I thought to get that outside trip, but he was able to break away and get up back to single collar before I could. Man, I cannot block him. I believe I went the wrong way on that one. And he's able to transition away right again. But we're able to catch him off guard there with the leg grab. I fall for the most basic of fakes once again. And I bid on that too. I actually bid on the very first time. Like, don't be like me, guys, and fall for the very basic fake outs. I did play these matches fairly early in the morning. I got to come up with some kind of excuse. But he's back up here. We got him double unders again. Now we block him here. Now we're going to take that back clinch. There it is, the big suplex. Let's see if we can't block him here. Nope, I went the wrong way. Even though I've been pretty sloppy on the ground here, this has still been a good round for us. We've stayed on top. You know what I mean? We've been able to get him back down. We've stayed on top of him for most of this round, and we've done some good ground and pound damage. Even if we haven't done a ton of head damage, it's doing block damage. And I thought I blocked that, but I accidentally, at the angle I did it at, I did go left, but I accidentally did it at an angle where it kind of went up, and I think it registered up accidentally, and that was my fault. But that's what happened on that one. All right, and there's the end of the first round. It's going to be our round, though. See the stats there, 4 or 5 takedowns. What's kind of dumb, though, the driving takedown, which they call it a driving takedown, but it's not a takedown. It just drives you to the fence. You still have to try to attempt to do a takedown. But anyways, when you do that driving takedown, it automatically counts as a takedown for some reason. I guess it's a bug in the game. Or a glitch or whatever, and they haven't, I don't know if they can fix it or they just hadn't bothered or what. Very exciting round. But yeah, he went for that, try to get that guillotine on me once we got him on the fence there. I'm sure Overeem's guillotine's probably pretty high. He has a nice guillotine in real life. I don't know what level it is, but I bet it's like level 3 or 4 at least. Yeah, I used a little baby side steps there. I wasn't trying to be, I hate people that just do that all the time, but I kept thinking he was going to throw the front kick at or the teep kick, so that's why I was doing it. Ooh, I thought I was going to get a rock there with Overeem's chin, but his head health flashed there for a second. There we go, slip straight. Big takedown. Now we're back on top. And we got the crucifix. I was surprised I got that.
Trying to take the back here.
Nice punch there by Cormier.
I tried to block that, but I was a little slow.
Position here.
No, I don't know if Overeem has an armbar from here or not, so I got to be careful. I think he has a sweep, actually, even though I don't think this guy does it. But I'm kind of wary to just keep dropping heavy ground and pound, that's why I choose to pass there. And once again, the most that's like day one stuff right there, that fake out. And even if you bite on that fake, I believe you could be quick enough and still have time to block it. So that's like just shows you how bad I am today. But we happened to get that backside. I was really surprised I went for it there. Decided to risk it, and we were able to get him there. And we got him right back down. I know this has to be frustrating for him, because he's able to get up here and there against me because I'm playing so bad. But he can't. Then he just gets taken right back down, though, or reversed or whatever. Go ahead and drop in the top mount here. There we go. We block him there. So has to give up his back there, interestingly enough. Yeah, if I would have been a submission guy, I would have went for an armbar there, but I don't want to risk giving that position if I don't get it. Now, if I was like Fabricio or something, I would 100% with, because I don't care if I'm on my back with Fabricio, because he's great off his back. And I let him get the backside on me. Good job by him to get that. I was surprised this guy didn't try to stand up here. You know, he's using Overeem. He had a chance to get up there. I mean, Overeem's not bad on the ground himself, but still, I would just think against DC, he would want to keep it on the feet. And he's going to let me up, and I couldn't put him on the fence here. I was surprised. And I just immediately go for the body lock high, and we get it. I was like, wow. Wasn't expecting that. But he's able to get right back up to his feet. Oh, so mad at myself coming back and watching this. And that's the end of the round. Round two. Even though, yeah, I was very sloppy, that was still definitely our round. No doubt about that one. 3 takedowns. We controlled him for a good portion of the round. Even when he was able to get up and reverse me, we were able to reverse position back pretty quick. And I'm just going to look for my opportunity for another takedown here. There it is. Slip straight, which actually rocked him into the big single leg takedown. High single. And he's had enough. Yeah, nothing fancy there, guys. We just wore him down there. The slip straight caught him there and does extra damage. Went to Overeem's chin. It was enough to rock him. Right into the takedown. He had enough. On to the next one. All right, here we're taking on Fabricio Verdum, and I'm still gonna go ahead and try to take Fabricio down in this fight, but I'm not gonna shy away from it. But you do got to be careful of Fabricio because of his jiu-jitsu. You want to keep your stamina high. And I'm waiting for this guy to throw another leg kick so I can take him down. And I accidentally do the driving takedown. I did not mean to do that. I meant to do the high double. And I saw that guillotine coming, and I could not block it, guys. And when I saw this and I saw where my stamina was at, I said, this is probably going to be the fight. Fabricio's that good on the ground. Nearly half my stamina gone. I almost escaped there, but not quite. And that was it. Oh, we make mistakes sometimes, guys. And I did not mean to do that driving takedown. That's what led to it. It happens. Yeah, that was a very, very unfortunate fight right there for that to happen. And I thought I blocked that guillotine because I knew when I did that takedown, I said, okay, watch for the guillotine. I told myself that as I was driving him. And look at that. I duck into the front kick. Remember when I said it went over of me ducking into front kicks? I duck right into a front kick. And, of course, it drops me. So I'm like, oh, I was already annoyed by the Fabricio fight. Not annoyed, but just, like, upset with myself getting caught like that. There, we get him down there. He throws a crazy kick. Mad at myself because I meant to do the driving takedown. And I was in practice mode earlier working on that. Like, not to accidentally do the driving takedown, to make sure I do the high double leg takedown first. And I still did it in the heat of the moment, you know. So I just get too excited sometimes. Like, once he got that guillotine, I was like, I said, this is it, man. It's like Fabricio's like Jacare. When your stamina is that low, he just needs one submission that can do it. But I mean, good job on that guy. He capitalized on my mistake and got me out of there quick.
2 minutes have expired here in our opening round.
But now here we are. We're on top of Volkov. But he was able to get... I was actually trying to go side control there, but I couldn't. He was able to kick me off first. He throws another kick from there. Gets me grapple advantage. And I'm sure we caught him off guard too with that ankle pick. Get another takedown. People are on my crucifix today. They're not letting me get that. And I haven't even been able to hold people down in crucifix anyway. And I let him get straight up. But he's close towards the fence, so put him right back on that fence into a takedown. Tries to get up. We're not having any of it.
Excellent movement here on the ground. Hip escape, and he's out of the full mount. Nicely done.
He connects with the punch there.
Yeah, he's not going to get it this time.
He lands a huge elbow to the head. He is landing some nasty.
And now we are smashing him with ground and pound here.
Now cut him open. Punches up. Huge elbow from the
I thought he gave up for a second there, but no, he didn't.
Moves to full guard here. He's getting stacked here.
But we've already done significant head damage. Remember, Daniel Cormier has ground and pound level 3, which increases his power by +3 when you drop in ground and pound. And I believe his power is a 91, so it goes to a 94 on the ground.
He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. And full back. He's working from full mount again. Oh, he landed a right hand.
Block him there. I mean, we're dropping heavy shots.
Look at this.
He's using up a lot of stamina too. I am as well because I'm throwing lots of strikes because I'm trying to make up for that first round. Because I already know he's won the first round, even though, as you see, we completely dominated him pretty much after we got dropped. But that's the important thing to remember. We got dropped early on in that round. Look at this. I ducked right into it. He threw a head kick to begin with, and I thought he was going to throw another one of those or maybe a body kick. And, of course, it's a front kick to the face. And, of course, I had to duck right into it. There's just something with me and head kicks, or now front kicks too, where I just get hit with the silliest things sometimes. That's the risk sometimes of doing head movement, you know, thinking you make the right read on your opponent.
He is landing some good shots, but not
Go for that takedown. He's still, man, he's not shying away from the kicks, though. I'll give him that.
his opponent. He's got to mix up his strikes, change his tempo a little bit.
I tried to do the push there, but he moved out of the way.
Landing more than just one strike at a time.
He's ready. He knows I'm going to do a takedown off a kick now.
Attempt will not materialize.
I'm thinking don't throw a body kick or leg kick. He throws it. He did it. Can't do that, man. I see so many players do that. They'll sprawl a takedown, and they'll let you know they want to get right back to their feet, and then the first strike they throw upon getting back to your feet is a body kick or leg kick. And once that's blocked or checked, it's nearly a free takedown. He tries to get up. He had blocked my attempt to get backside first, but then he tried to get up and we blocked that. He blocked my back mount.
Side control again.
That's okay, though.
Oh, man, that is rough. Moves to half guard. Big body shot. Body.
And he's trying to get straight up, and I let him get it.
Back to his feet again. Amazing.
Man, oh, man. And now we hit that drive. Excuse me there. See, we can't. Yep, and we're able to get the high body lock.
Working from the mounted crucifix.
Not my day in the crucifix, guys. Some days when I get people in that crucifix, I just hold them there and they're done. I can't hold anybody for any length of time right now.
Just over 2 minutes now to go.
He's posturing up here. He's in full guard here.
Back to stack guard.
Transitions here on the ground, staying busy.
Stung him with the left there, Joe.
Oh, and his head health is flashing, but I didn't want to keep punching. I knew he'd get out eventually, so I said let's keep with the control, because I know this is frustrating for him right now. He's being beat up. He's being controlled here. We block that as well, and now we have the crucifix once again. And now we block it.
Big elbow there.
Yeah, now he's in big trouble.
Another elbow.
Big
Oh,
elbow
beautiful
there,
elbow. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. He's Back to side control. He's established mounted crucifix.
Yeah, see how low his stamina is? Even though he escaped there, he's not going to... This is going to be it for him. Yeah. Yeah, we had that rough first opening, and, you know, the first, 30 seconds of the fight where we got dropped. But after that, it was pretty much domination. We were able to get him down, beat him up, and finally got that crucifix and blocked some transitions and got him out of there. Nothing fancy. On to the next one. And here we're facing Fabricio Verdum once again for our last fight here. And this guy opens up with a crazy jumping Fabricio kick. And, of course, I have to take him down off that. I know it's Fabricio, but I'm not going to shy away from doing takedowns. I'm not sure if Fabricio has full guard from side control. I think he probably does. So that's what I was watching for. So he got me with that half guard. And I'm not going to drop any ground and pound from stack guard because of that. I know for sure Fabricio has that arm bar. I'm not going to let him get me into two-stage arm bar. Even if I have full stamina, that's dangerous when the submission is only 2 stages. But like I said, I'm not scared to be on the ground for Fabricio. Got to make sure our stamina is at a decent level at all times. Be very patient. I kind of should be scared as bad as my ground game has been.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position.
Yeah, see, he's trying to bait me. I just dropped 1 and that's it. I'm not going to...
He's in half guard here.
Now we get side control. And Fabricio has that sweep. I didn't know Fabricio had that sweep. Some wrestlers have that when you go for the crucifix. Like Daniel Cormier has that sweep and Kane has that sweep. When they go for the crucifix, you'll reverse them like that. You'll get on top. But I didn't know Fabricio had it. I thought that was only exclusively for wrestlers. But I see I guess if you're good enough at jiu-jitsu or whatever, you have a certain thing, you can do it. I'm going to have to check other fighters and see what other fighters have that.
Back to side control.
Yeah, instead of like blocking the crucifix, you know, how you would normally block it, you press down. You press R2 and down when you see that crucifix and you'll flip them like that. He's trying to go for submissions on me, but we're blocking them. But like I said, most fighters do not have that sweep, though. If you just press R2 and down, they don't have it. Nothing will happen. You'll get crucifixed. We're able to sweep him there, block him. Now we're back in side control. And he's able to get half guard on me. Good job. Nope, I don't let him get straight up here. Like I said, I'm not going to shy away from being on the ground, man. It's a risk, but...
Daniel's gotten some posture here. He's up. He's gotten some space.
Oh, and I got too excited there. I should have just stayed there and dropped some ground and pound a fake or 2, then done it.
Now he's on top in half guard.
It's okay, though.
And they both stand up.
Oh, man, with that right leg kick.
Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
We hit that slip straight, and there it is. Big takedown.
Massive slam. That'll change the complexion of this one. Landed that punch flush. Oh, big
Huge elbow to the head.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round.
He's back into side control here.
And that was a good first round. I believe that was our round. See the stats there? Chile landed more strikes. I'm not sure if he landed those little pitter pats on the ground. I believe they count those as strikes too. He did land some nice leg kicks and a few strikes on the feet, but I still feel that was our round. I think we had too much control in takedowns. Does the honorable bow. I appreciate that. And I think this round I'm going to go ahead and try to stand with them here. Oh, we just rip him there with a 4-piece.
Big left hook coming. It's blocked. Well, he's landed some excellent shots in this fight tonight, but
I do the sidestep, trying to see if he's going to keep me there.
is now moving forward. Combination.
We hit him with that same combo, and it hits him, and we rock him there.
This could be it. These are some bombs he is throwing. Oh, very nice.
Big body shot.
This is crazy. Oh, my goodness.
Man, he's really putting pressure on us here.
Oh, big left.
But see, that's the thing with DC, man. Like, his striking rating might be, I don't even know what it is, 86 or 88 or whatever it is. He's really good on the feet, on his boxing. Because he's one of the shorter fighters, so his strikes come out faster. He goes for that again. And Fabricio, while he does have great striking, he's a little bit slower because he's taller. He's got the longer limbs. So in close quarters, you know, Cormier has the advantage.
Cormier gets back up. No
If I was him, I would try to be hanging back more and try to use my kicks in my range. Because at this point where I felt pretty comfortable striking with him, I was like, you know, we can strike with this guy the way he's coming at me like this. And I forgot Fabricio has that cartwheel kick. He caught me with it. I forgot all about that silly kick. They actually came out with a tuner update just a couple days ago, and they decreased the damage on that kick. And of course he throws a hook. So what do I do when I see a hook come? I decide to slip over to the other side where he's obviously going to throw another hook. Oh, but we rock him there. I'm throwing that combo a lot, aren't I? Jab, uppercut, left hook, straight. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, as they say. Rock him once again. Gets me with that flying knee, so I know he's gonna probably go for that flying knee again if I rock him. So I'll be watching for that. I forget Fabricio has all these cool moves. Oh, and that's it. Left hook, straight right, turn his lights out. Yeah, I had fun playing these matches, even though I was playing, in my opinion, pretty, not bad, I wouldn't say, but very sloppy. Very, very sloppy. I feel like I was fortunate to, to win the majority of the matches besides that one quick loss we took. I definitely have to be on my game more on the ground. Just can't make those mistakes that I was making. But this was still a fun one, man. I have fun. It's fun using Cormier. I think maybe next time I'll use Kane again. I used him when he was about to fight Francis Ngannou. I think I might check him out one more time. I was always terrible with Kane, but I can give him another chance once again. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. I do appreciate y'all watching. Hope everyone has a great day, and I will catch you all next time. Peace.
At 3 minutes, 55 seconds of round number 2.